Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my winter polish rack. Now, before I get into it, this is a collab video with a bunch of other lovely individuals. They'll also be sharing their winter polish rack as well. So thank you, Nurse Jackie, for putting together the list of all the individuals. Everybody's names, handles, all of that are going to be listed down below. And thank you, Amanda from the Polish Hound, for creating this collab and getting us all together. Now, I've been creating seasonal racks for quite some time now. Ever since my collection has grown really large, it's just a way for me to kind of go into my collection, pick out a few polishes here and there that I feel like would inspire me for the season to put on my nails. Now, I'm not limited to the items on my seasonal rack. I can always, if I get a polish in PR or if I purchase a polish or a collection or something and I choose to wear something from that, then I will. It's just a nice way, like I said, to go through my collection, remember what I have, pull out polishes that I've worn in the past, and it's just a way to kind of just inspire me for that season. Now, I do seasonal racks for the summer, the spring, obviously winter, summertime, and then I like to do Halloween. I did a Christmas one, and then I do like to do Valentine's Day as well. So without further ado, let's get into my
All right, so I'm doing this a little bit different. Usually I show you all my rack, and that is in my closet. That's where I keep all my seasonal polishes, but for this video, I'm going to do a little different. I'll show you the bottle and then the swatches as well. My nails are currently bare, and they're horribly stained. I'm in the middle of swatching like a crap ton of polishes, like a lot of polishes. So they're currently bare and yellow, so just excuse me, but there's lovely content coming your way. So first up, I have, and this is really in no particular order, it's just however I placed it on my rack. I have Rogue Lacquer, and this is Who Could Ever Learn to Love a Beast. This is from HHC, February of 2023. It's this beautiful blue flaky polishes. They really do an amazing job with flaky bombs. This is it right over here. I ended up doing 3 coats of this, and I have a glossy top coat. I think wearing this on the nails, I would do a glitter smoother and then my glossy top coat. I like to do that when I'm wearing flaky bombs. It just plumps it up even more, and it looks so amazing. Then I have ILNP, and this one is Ruby. I think this was from like their fall collection of 2023, I believe. This is beautiful. I did this in 2 coats. The formula was fantastic. I have a glossy top coat as well. It is just like a beautiful, bright, luscious cherry red. On camera, it looks a little more dull than it does in person. In person, it truly is a very bright red polish. I think it has like a tint of pink in there too. There's a beautiful orange shift that you can sort of see on camera, but it's very more predominant in person. I have another ILNP polish, and this one is Eclipse, but this is the holographic version. I also have Eclipse that doesn't have holo in it, and this is just like a classic polish that I feel like you have to wear during the winter time. It is just so stunning. In person, it's just even more beautiful. This is it right here. This is just 2 coats. The holo is just perfection. I don't think I've ever seen holo flakies just look so perfect. It has a beautiful red shift, even more beautiful in person. It's really not picking up how gorgeous it is in person. I remember when I wore the Eclipse without the holo, and I literally got compliments from every single person, not even being dramatic. People who loved polish, people who didn't love polish, they were just like, they couldn't stop staring at my nails, or they were like, what do you have on? Because it is stunning. Next up, I have Vapid Lacquer, and this one is Bury Me Deep. You hear my cat? This is a luscious purple. You trying to get out? This is a luscious purple, very holographic. Like, oh my goodness. So I used a glossy top coat over this, and I'm just looking at this right now, and I probably should have used a water-based top coat, which I do not own. I've heard that glossy top coats can really take away that holo effect from a polish. and that I should really try, and that you should use like a water-based top coat, because when I originally painted this on this wheel, it was very hollow, and now you can see it just looks like it has like a tiny bit of hollow, if even, and it just has that, it looks more darker than it does in the bottle. So I'm gonna work on trying to get a water-based top coat. If you all know of a good one, let me know. I don't own any, and I really want this to translate on the nails when I wear it. Next up is Victorian Varnish, and this is Visions of Prismatic Sugar Plums. This was from their holiday collection 2023. I swatched this one. So a lot of these polishes are either PR or I purchased on my own. And this is it right here. I did it in 3 coats, and oh my goodness, the shimmer is just so beautiful. It is so pretty. Like the sheen that it gives off. On camera, you can see the gold like shift, but in person it's just even more shifty. It is such a pretty polish. Look at this. Here I have Hollow Taco, and this is Way Back Chrome. A beautiful like navy blue leaning purple or violet. Here it is right here. I built this up in 3 coats. I really thought, looking in the bottle, that I was going to be able to build it up in 2 coats, but I had to do 3 to reach, you know, this opacity right here. And it's pretty. It's not what I expected from looking in the bottle. I mean, I guess I was expecting more shimmer out of it, or just more of a glow. And this just looks more like chrome-like to me. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd have to wear it on my nails to really see like if I really like it as a full mani or not. And if not, then I'll probably end up destashing it. But it is a very pretty shade. I also have another Hollow Taco, and this is Heavy Metal Mixtape. Look how glittery and sparkly this one is. Here I built it up in 3 coats. The brush is kind of wonky though. Let me show you. I don't know what happened. You see? Look at that. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it was sitting too long or what the heck, but oops, and of course I dropped polish on there. But even with the brush being wonky, it still applied perfectly. I didn't have any issues with it like splaying all over the nail or anything. This one, when I do wear it, I'm going to be using a glitter smoother over top, and then my glossy top coat to really give me that like plump effect. But I feel like this is a very like bold, daring, like bad boy, bad girl type of color. Here I have Sinful Colors, and this is Endless Blue. I feel like a lot of people own this shade. It's like this classic blue shade that everybody loves. I spilled Hollow Taco on there, so just ignore that. It's a very fun, bright blue shade. I definitely have a lot more creams, not on this wheel, but you'll see on my next wheel, a lot more creams than I usually go for. And I just want to use toppers and combine polishes and stuff and really try different things. So this one, I don't know if I'm going to wear it on its own or if I may top it with something. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for a classic cream mani, but we'll see. I do want to try and top this with something. I don't know what yet, but we'll see. Here I have Indie Angel, and where is the name? I think it's on the back. This is Nirvana. So Indie Angel, I don't think they are making polishes anymore, but I have a handful of them and I haven't worn them yet, so kind of want to experiment and see how they are, if I enjoy them or if they need to be destashed. But here it is right here. I built this one up in 3 coats, and I think it's a beautiful color. I really love how the red flakies in here pop against the gray base. It built up beautifully in 3 coats. I think it's going to look amazing on the nails. It gives you that beautiful little twinkle, a little edge, and I really enjoyed it. On the wheel anyways, so I think I'll enjoy it on my nails. Here I have Jessie Monroe, and this is in Vintage Feel. This color is beautiful. Look how velvety this is. Now, here it is on the wheel. This is built up in 2 coats, and it dries down matte, and I honestly think I'm going to keep it matte on my nails when I do wear it. I know it's a little streaky here. I was kind of just not really taking any, you know, care or caution when I was putting the polishes on the color wheel. So I got to see how that translates on the nails when I do use this. But I think it's beautiful matte, and I'm really not one for matte polish. I love glossy polishes, anything juicy, plump, glossy. I'm a glossy girl all the way, but this is just so beautiful matte that I have to keep it matte. Here is Painted Polish, and this one is On Cloud Wine. Oh, I love Painted Polish. They really have such fantastic formulas for their polishes. I love their, I think it's like their Rainbow Chip series. I have all of the polishes from those Rainbow Chip series. I think there's two or three, I think 3 of them. And I'm in love with every collection. Moving on to my second swatch wheel. This is Essie, and this is In Plain View. This built up wonderfully in 2 coats. I could not believe how amazing the formula was. If you hear kids YouTube in the background, I have a little one with me. It is beautiful. I really want to try and top a lot of these creams that I have on here, but I mean, I think this one alone deserves to be worn on its own. It is just so pretty. Next up, I have Zoya, and this is Pepper. I've worn this plenty of times, so I actually own a lot of Zoya. Zoya was actually one of my favorite brands when I first got into polish for all of their cream formulas. I was so obsessed. I do swatch for Zoya here and there on occasion, so I do, like, that collection has grown a lot, but majority of my Zoyas are polishes that I've purchased on my own. Zoya Pepper is this beautiful, like, brownish red tone, like brick shade. I absolutely love it. Now, I built this up in 3 coats, and I've worn this I've worn this a couple times, and it does actually have a small fill line, and I don't remember building it up in 3 coats. I always remember 2 coats, and it could just be because maybe I've had it for a while and the formula is a little off now, but I mean, still the end result was just absolutely stunning. Now, I've always worn Pepper on its own, and I kind of want to top it and see what it would look like with a topper. Next is Zoya, and this is in Mila. Now, me thinking of these 2, I would think that they are very similar, but side by side, there's some differences, and on the nail wheel, you can see the difference even more. So right here, this is Mila, and it's way more red toned than Pepper. It's beautiful. Again, another 3-coater, which I don't really remember in the past, but you know, still the end result was gorgeous. I have another Zoya, and this one is in Dion. Such a beautiful rich brown. This was more on the jelly side. You wouldn't know based on the finished product, but again, another 3-coater, which I'm so shocked. I really can't remember Zoya polishes needing 3 coats, but maybe it's just been that long since I've actually worn one on my nails. But nonetheless, this is a beautiful, like, chocolatey, deep chocolatey brown. This actually would look amazing if I used like some sort of hollow topper or even like a reflective topper. Here is Fair Maiden, and this one is Every Rose Has Its Thorn. So Fair Maiden is actually no longer a brand anymore. They did come together for Black Friday and created some polishes, which I did purchase, and I still have to haul my Black Friday purchases, but they have now split into 2 different brands. So one is Beau Rev, and the other one is, oh gosh, what's the other one? Monarch. So you have Beau Rev and Monarch. But when they were together, they created some Valentine's Day polishes. I believe this was last year. And I picked up a few, and how pretty is this? This is definitely a more jellier like finish. I don't know if I necessarily would pair this with a base. I don't know, maybe I might, but I feel like it will take away from all of the beautiful components in here. Maybe I might add like my own topper to just give it a little more jazz. I feel like it needs a little more sparkle, but it's a beautiful jelly shade. Here I have Vapid Lacquer, and this one is Fear of the Dawn. Vapid always has amazing labels. If you ever purchase from Vapid, take the time to look at their labels. They always are so creative. This polish is so pretty. It is so glowy. It's definitely more on the sheer side. You can kind of see right here. So I did build it up in 3 coats. Here it is right here. But we'll see. I'm going to wear it on my actual nail. I feel like it's missing something. I feel like it is, and I want to top it with something, but I don't know yet. But the glow is very intense, I must say. I have Glisten and Glow, and this is Turtlenecks and Touchdowns. It's this beautiful, rich blue. Here it is on the nail wheel. And if you're wondering how it compares to Sinful Colors, I will show you. So here is the Sinful Colors, and here is Glisten and Glow. So Sinful Colors is definitely more bright, and the Glisten and Glow is a little more of a deeper navy shade. Next up, Sweet and Sour Lacquer, and this is Oh My Lantana. This is a newer polish I swatched for January PPU 2024. And I said it in that video that I would be putting this on my winter rack, and I was not kidding. It is such a beautiful shade. I mean, you're not even seeing the full effect on camera. The glow, the intensity, it's just like fire on the nails. It is so beautiful. This is just 2 coats. When I swatched, I showed you in that PPU video 3 coats. And honestly, I think 2 coats is just fine on its own. This is just so pretty. I think if I just feel like wearing a pop of color and being bold, that I'll be wearing this color for the winter. Next up, I have Cracked Polish, and this is Gray Sweatpants. This polish reminds me of OPI, My Boyfriend Scales Walls. I think that's what it is, which I own, and it's somewhere. I'm in the middle of a huge organization process, which content will be coming your way at some point. This is it in 2 coats. I know it's hard to tell on the white wheel, but it does build up to a beautiful like off-white. I want to wear this as a pedicure. This is why I have it on here. I did swatch the collection of the creams that Gray Sweatpants is in, and I do plan on posting a video soon. Next up, I have a Mooncat, and this one is this is a Storm Warning. Look how pretty that is. Here it is built up in 3 coats. I was anticipating 2 coats, but hey, you know, there's 3. It's this beautiful like gray based polish that has some lilac in there and like silver shimmer. It is very pretty. I have to wear it on my nails actually to see if I really like it. Still contemplating. I don't really know. I might end up destashing depending on whether or not I like it on me. Here I have Mooncat, and this is Full Scream Ahead. It's this beautiful glowy like blue-green polish. Here it is right here, built up in 3 coats. It is a stunner, and I cannot wait to wear this on my nails. The last polish that I have is from Painted Polish, and this is Drunk on Hollow. Look at this. This is 3 coats. It is a glitter lover's dream. It is so, like, look at this. It is so sparkly. Oh my gosh, I love this. I cannot wait to wear this. I built it up in 3 coats. I just have a glossy top coat over it. It actually is smoothed out pretty well, but I would use a glitter smoother and then my glossy top coat. But it is fantastic. We have Enchanted, and this is in Trinket. Enchanted no longer makes polishes anymore, which is unfortunate. But here it is built up in 2 coats. Fantastic formula. Everything smooths out so well, considering all of this beautiful glitter in there. It is just stunning. Here is Lights Lacquer. This is the Friends collection. How You Doing? It's a beautiful, beautiful cream. I don't know, my like words have lost my head. What would you describe this? Like a, not magenta, I don't know, raspberry, a dark raspberry. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Then I have another Lights Lacquer, and this is Down in Kokomo. It is stunning, but I'm kind of sad. This is 3 coats. I don't know, I'm a little bit disappointed in how this looks on 3 coats. I'm going to try and apply it on my nails when I do decide to wear it and see like how it ends up coming out. It's just so patchy. I don't know if you can tell on the swatch wheel, but in person, like there's a patch here, there's like patchiness here, and I don't know, we'll see. Like I'll wait for me to apply this on my actual nails and see how it ends up turning out. But it is a beautiful, beautiful shade. And I love all of the components that are in here. I have Moonshine Manny, and this is the gift of Prometheus. This was a January PPU of 2023. Look how beautiful. If you haven't tried Moonshine Manny, don't sleep on them because they make some amazing, amazing gems. Like amazing polishes. So here it is right here. I built this one up in 3 coats and it is just stunning. It is so beautiful. The black flakies are so dainty, but you can still see them. There's this beautiful like orange pinkish shift. The hollow flakies are in here as well, but they're so dainty, but they still make a statement. And I'm loving the base color. Here I have Dawn Polish, and this is Brit from their Survivor series. Beautiful formula. This is just 2 coats and I am in love. There is like so many different shifts. You have yellow, you have gold, you have pink, you have brown, and the base color still peeks through. I think it's a perfect polish to wear in the winter time. And then now actually the final polish that I have. This is by Vanessa Molina and this is in Silencio Bruno. I can't open this bottle. So I don't, like, this is why I have an empty spot here. I have to run it under hot water to open it. I feel like I carried this polish on my rack a couple of times, like winter, spring, summer, because I really want to wear it and I just haven't gotten a chance to, like, but I need to because it is just gorgeous. Look at the flakies, first of all. Can we just talk about it? It looks like literal butterflies in here because the flakies are so large and in charge. It is stunning. Like the silver reflective glitter, everything about this is just so beautiful. It is so pretty.
All right, that is all that I have for you today. Let me know if you put together a seasonal rack or if you like to keep polishes just on display. I wish that I could keep all of my polishes up on display, but it's just not a thing. I just can't do that. I'm actually in the middle of trying to organize everything. I'm actually going to be putting all my polishes together by color. It is going to take some time and be like a massive project for me. But I am recording in bits and pieces. So eventually, maybe in the next month and a half or so, I'll be able to, create this video for everybody so you all can see the before, which is horrendous, and then you'll see the after, which I'm hoping will be nice and beautiful and organized. Let me know if you create these seasonal racks. I think it's such a fun way just to like play with your polish and see what you have available. I think it's such a fun way to like go into your collection and play with your polishes, see what you have, remember what you've purchased, remember all of the past polishes that you wore that were just stunning on you. Again, don't forget to check out everybody else's video. All of their links and all of that will be down below. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one.